Hi there, my beautiful twins, my Gemini. This is Scully Sati. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel to see what I see for you guys for the first part of August already. August 1st through the 15th, 2019. And I hope you guys have been well. I hope you guys have survived the Mercury retrograde. Thank God it is over at the beginning of this month. So I know it was quite the doozy for many people, myself included. So I do hope you guys got through it all right. And I just want to say, as always, that not all messages are going to resonate with everybody watching, and that's totally fine. Just take what does resonate with you, what feels right to you, throw the rest out, and don't ever force anything to fit that doesn't, okay? But if you feel like this does resonate with you and you want me to look into your situation a little bit deeper, feel free to contact me at the information below, and I would be more than happy to set up an appointment with you guys, okay? All right, guys. And I've been doing this with all the signs, but I really just want to thank you guys because you guys were amongst my top viewers last month. And so I just want to give a very heartfelt thanks and show appreciation for that because you guys are the ones that help my channel grow. All the people that have stayed with me from the beginning and then all my newcomers every day. I really, really appreciate you guys. So thank you so, so much. Okay. All right. Enough about me. Let's get into you guys. I am going to be using my beautiful romantic Tiramucha. Very, very cool deck. Like I said, very romantic, very like muted colors, very pretty. And if you guys could do me just a quick favor and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Gemini. I am on the Gemini cusp, so let's see what is going on with us, Gemini. What's going on for the first part of August? Okay. Well, all right, so here's what I'm getting. I feel like you recently got some kind of an offer here with the Ace of Cups. This is also about emotional epiphany, so you may have awakened one day like, you know what, I'm looking for that special someone, right? Or, you know what, Gary is my special someone, or Beulah is my special someone, right? You may have had some kind of emotional epiphany or somebody may have offered something to you, okay? And I feel like you guys have not yet readily accepted this offer or extended anything, because I feel like you guys are still in, you know, the Hierophant mode here, where it's like you're really thinking about this commitment, you know? I feel like you guys have gone through some kind of a spiritual elevation. And now you're contemplating, like, is this really what I want? Do I want to commit to somebody? And I feel as though, you know, you guys have really been looking at it kind of from a Queen of Swords, you know, type view, which is very much like, Queen of Swords is very no nonsense. She's very much like, you know, she calls things as she sees them. She speaks her truth with no problems. And she has no problem, you know, being skeptical and calling people on bullshit. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of how you have looked at this epiphany or this offer that's come to you. And I feel like you've been waiting for a while for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands. You know, you've been waiting. And now that it's here, you're like, I don't quite know what to do with it. So I feel like you guys have been hurt before with the Wounded Warrior card here. The Nine of Wands is also about strength, right? So I feel like, you know, if you look at her, she's kind of holding back, you know. That almost looks like a prison, right? Like a little jail cell, and she's like holding back with a wand in her hand. I do feel like somebody has come towards you guys, or they will be coming towards you for the next couple of weeks with the Knight of Wands card. This is somebody coming in quickly and very passionately. And I do feel like this person does want some kind of a commitment with you with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about foundation. It's about the happy home. This could also, you know, denote maybe, you know, you have been doing work around the house or buying a home. But yeah, guys, I just feel like because you guys had to walk away from something in the past, something that was hurtful with the Eight of Cups, I feel like you're very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? You're on edge, you know what I mean? Like you're not just willing to accept something like willy-nilly. I feel like you need to have time to be able to make sure it's real. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, you're really standing your ground. Like you're not going to be bullied into any kind of a decision or a relationship or making a move. And I feel like you're just kind of, you know, you're divided. You're like, should I stay? You know, should I go? Should I try something new? Should I just be alone? I feel like you're very divided. And that's because you dealt with some bullshit behavior before. You got the Seven of Swords, which is sneaky behavior, and then you've got the Five of Wands, which is about competition and having to deal with, you know, strife, with arguing. That's probably what you walked away from before. I feel now, because you've got your, you know, you got your temperance back, right? Like, you've been working on yourself and trying to ground yourself. I don't feel like you're ready to quite give that up. Because whatever that was in the past was very burdensome to you with the Ten of Wands. It was something that really drained you guys, and you're just not willing to just give in to anything right away. I will tell you this, though. You are getting the Lover's card here. Lover's card is about divine union. It's also about making decisions. It's about union of opposites as well. So I feel like this person that you're thinking about, or that may have just recently approached you, I do feel like that they do have the potential to be a good match for you, but I just feel like because of where you're at, you're not really looking to accept anything right now. I feel like you're still kind of ruminating over the past, and that's keeping you from really making any kind of a solid decision. Because what you dealt with before, like I said, was bullshit. Ten of Swords, that's betrayal. But the tens are also about endings. You know, the endings are always right before new beginnings. So I feel like, you know, you're still letting go of something that hurt you in the past. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. This person that you're thinking about, that's resonating when I'm talking about this person that has either made an offer to you or that you have, you know, kind of taken an interest in, I feel like this person is good news for you. You got the Two of Cups and that Lover's card, guys. So I feel like this person is the real deal. But I think that you're just really afraid to take it, Gemini. I feel like you're like, I've been hurt before. I'm kind of cool being alone right now. You know, I don't know if I want to really, you know, extend myself or accept something. But I do feel like definitely somebody's coming at you with an offer of passion here with the Page of Wands. So like it or not, Gemini, you got somebody that is definitely either in your mind like crazy or is actually going to come and extend themselves to you. And I feel like you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone to be able to accept something. Because I just feel like you guys are very used to being alone with the Hermit card. You're very used to just like kind of getting through things and, you know, being strong on your own, right? You know, just kind of giving yourself that love. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of people strive to get to that point where they're okay alone and, you know, they're feeling very sufficient based on, you know, what they give themselves. And that's a good place to be. But I do feel like this person that either is in your head or that has, you know, extended an offer to you, I do feel like this person can be really good for you. Let's look a little bit deeper into that. Yeah, see, I think that you guys are still a little bit jaded from somebody in the past. Yes, 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 yes. Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords, not a good combination. That goddamn Knight of Swords. You guys know me. You guys know I don't like that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, to me, is very much a person who, you know, in its good element, very courageous, you know, very smart, but on the flip side, you know, very moody, very manipulative, very in and out energy. And I feel like this person hurt you before. I really do. I feel like you were hurt before, and I feel like you've been working really hard on, you know, your finances and your projects and things like that. You've been working hard on you. And now you're feeling very reluctant, you know, to let anybody come in because you're like, you're just going to hurt me again. And I do feel like it is because you're holding on too tightly to something from the past here. This is also about maybe you guys are just focusing too heavily on the financial, the tangible, right? As a means of distraction to get you to where you don't allow your emotions to drive your decisions. Yeah, you guys have been really resting it up lately. You know, I don't feel like you guys have been taking any kind of action towards love at all. I do feel like if you want it, guys, I do feel like there is healing in the making for you guys with the Star card. You know, but you gotta work on it. You gotta ask for it from universe. I also feel with the Star card, because we got that Lover's card and the Two of Cups, I do feel like you do have an offer coming for you. You got something right there for you that you can have that would be something real. It would be something that would be written in the stars for you, but you have to trust it. You have to trust that, you know, not everybody is going to turn out like that last relationship did, right? Like that one that really hurt you, that sneaky behavior, that bullshit. I feel like there is something there waiting for you that would be based on reciprocity, that give and take, right? That mutual generosity. But you have to decide that that's what you want. And I feel, Gemini, that, you know, right now you guys are a little bit jaded, but there's still a little bit of healing to do for you guys, to heal something from the past. But I do feel like there is something before you. I do feel like in the next couple of weeks, if you haven't had that emotional epiphany yet, I feel like, you know, you may discover that, you know what, maybe I do want somebody. And maybe Craig is the one that I want, right? You know, maybe Betsy Lou is the one that really makes my heart flutter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but you have to decide that. You have to decide it, because I feel like you guys have been putting a lot of, you know, focus on yourselves, which is not a bad thing, and, you know, your money and stuff like that. And I feel like you've put emotions on the back burner, but I do feel like if you open yourself up to it, if you decide that you want it, there is a divine union that is there for you, but you have to first make that decision. Okay, Gemini? Whew, well, that's good. At least you got something waiting in the wings for you. You just have to really decide that you want it, and you have to let go of the past. Okay? Gemini, I hope that was helpful. Like I said, if you need me to look into your situation closer, feel free to contact me. I'd be happy to set up an appointment. Otherwise, I will be back with you guys next week for the weekly elemental, and then again in a couple weeks for the second half of July already. And until then, guys, I wish you a lot of clarity, a lot of love, and a lot of healing. And I love you guys. I'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye, Gemini.